Okay, so for today's exercise, on to the fourth of the 10 wholesome deeds. Yeah. So remember, 3 body, 4 verbal, and 3 mental. Yeah. The first of the 4 verbal is actually the same as the precept on non-lying. Yeah, to abstain from lying, which we actually administer, which you all take every day. Musawada, Veramani, Sikabadam, Samadhiyami. So similar to the past exercises, reflect on moments, reflect on times where we feel compelled to lie. Yeah. In many of our cases, it is what we call white lie. Yeah. You can just now when I was addressing you, Danny, you can also turn on your mic.
Well, hi, good morning, everyone. Thanks for welcoming me to the group. Thank you, Sifu, for this morning's meditation session. So I look forward to joining everyone more often. Thank you.
Very good. Welcome again.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Danny. And if you have, let's say, any questions or like anything you would like to ask, you can also leave a message in the chat in the morning. And if you like to be kept updated on upcoming programs, you can contact Ong Chit or Marcel. Wave your hand, Ong Chit and Marcel. The 2 gentlemen there. Yeah, they will add you into the different group chats. Okay. Yeah. So back to the exercise. So oftentimes when we say we lie, it tend to be so-called white lie. Tend to be so-called white lie. So take note of those moments. And the exercise is to go and reflect. Yeah, what happens if you don't tell the so-called white lie? Yeah, what happened? Yeah, what are the consequences? Can we live with the consequences? Yeah, this has been brought up in many talks. Yeah, and in many cases, the number one reason for white lie would be that we don't want to hurt people's feelings. That we don't want to hurt people's feelings. So then the question is, are there other ways to approach that? Are there other ways to approach that? I like to share the scenario that I often tell people. Yeah, that sometimes we say, oh, but I feel compelled. Either I have to lie, or else I'm in the spot, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I have to say something, ma. I feel like I must say. So I often tell people, for example, we are having classes in Buddhist library, right? So imagine you go to the Buddhist library, or let's say you are like after work or after going out for dinner or something, then you're on the way back. Okay. And along the way, let's say someone approach you. Yeah. Someone say, 小姐要去哪里? Yeah. Or someone say, 先生要去哪里? Yeah. Like Jianing, someone asks you, 先生要去哪里? Yeah. Then what are you going to do? Are you going to tell the truth? Or do you have to say anything at all? You don't have to say anything, right? But if you don't say anything, you hurt the person's feeling, ma. But I don't want to tell the person where I'm going, what? So I lie. Have to or not? Huh? Imagine, ladies, most of you are ladies, you attend Dharma talk in the Buddhist library or any of the Dharma center in Geylang, right? Then when walking back, then somebody, 小姐去哪里? Today I just recited Musawada Veramani. I must tell the truth. 回家你住哪里? Musawada Veramani. I cannot tell a lie. 我住这边附近 ah, yeah, do you have to say anything at all? Or do you have to even lie? Don't have to. Correct or not? Yeah. Now I'm sure you all can think of many other scenarios where you really feel like you must tell a white lie. Okay. So I want you to just write down briefly. Yeah. And if you're comfortable, you can send me a text. Okay. Send me a text. I will not disclose publicly. Don't worry. Sometimes I always tell people stories. Then wow, 连名带姓, full name, surname, everything come up. Yeah. So if you don't indicate that this is for public consumption, and then I will not disclose all the name. Yeah. But I may use the scenario as a teaching point. Okay. Yeah. And also so that you can know how you can possibly handle it. Try the exercise today. Try the exercise, and then tomorrow we'll go in a bit more into this particular practice itself. Okay, everybody good? Have a nice Thursday ahead. And I want to just highlight that for many people with mates, there is a disconnect between what we communicate and what we expect them to know. Oftentimes, we Chinese, we have, not Phyllis, but what I observe of people in general, especially Chinese, we tend to think that people know what we want them to do, right? That's why we always say 别自动, not automatic. Yeah. So you think about it, even among Singaporeans, among Chinese ourselves, we have this disconnect. What we expect people to do versus what we tell them to do. We're not very explicit. Then you consider someone from a different country, different age, different culture, different language. How the hell are they supposed to know what I want them to do? So now we may sometimes think, if I tell them clearly, they also won't do one. Well, that's the thing. If we tell them clearly, at least we have the valid reason to tell them we already told you very clearly.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Can?
Thank you, Sifu. Thank you. Sorry taking out so much of your time. I appreciate it.
No. I think this is something that others can benefit from also. So all other scenarios that you may encounter, maybe in the past or maybe it's ongoing, regarding lie, white lie, all kinds of lies, write it down. And if you feel that you are not able to sort of resolve it, you can perhaps text me privately, and then I can share where applicable.